Hey, how's it going, everyone? Dylan here from Harmonica Made Easy, and today I will be teaching you the proper way and the most effective way to hold the harmonica. Now, I say most effective because the great thing about harmonica doesn't actually matter how you hold it, but if you hold it the proper way, life will be a lot easier for you. And I mean, it's not too crucial if you're like practicing, but it's definitely something that you should know how to do. So yeah, like basically a lot of beginners, I used to do this a lot. I still do it every now and then. I would hold it like this, or I'll just hold it like, it's totally fine. But right now, let's get into the correct way. So first, you're gonna want to take your fingers and you're gonna want to make it like this, like an alligator mouth. Then you're going to take the harmonica. This is a Hohner Marine Band key of B flat. You're going to want to take that and slide it in. So it looks like this. And then you're going to want to take, and this is in my left hand. I'm pretty sure you're supposed to do it in the left hand. I mean, both righties and lefties do it, and it's how most people do it. It's the proper way. But then again, if you want to do it in your right hand, by all means, go knock yourself out. But yeah, I mean, this is how I do it, left hand. And then you're gonna want to take your right hand. You're gonna want to kind of cup it a little bit with your fingers going up. And you're gonna take it, come around the back, hold it like this. Got it? Okay, so the reason you want to have your hand right here is because it can control reverb and you can do hand vibrato. So vibrato is basically when you're sustaining a note, but what you're doing with your mouth, it basically puts it on a loop and it keeps playing the same note over and over again, except it's just a sustained note, just what you're doing with your mouth. But vibrato is definitely something that takes practice and it's pretty hard. So one way to move around that, especially if you're playing something where it's very hard to actually do mouth vibrato, with your hand cupped, you can actually make hand vibrato. So what you're going to want to do is when you like probably drawing a note, when you're drawing, you're just going to want to keep it. So it's like, I'm going to be on a draw 4. So, and then this is what it sounds like with your hand on. Now listen to what happens when I take it off. And it kind of makes like a wah noise, a wah wah. That's also a pretty useful trick, especially for blues. So yeah, so if we just go like this on, like, while drawing the same note, any hole works. But while we're drawing and we just go like this, it'll make a hand vibrato. So ready? So yeah, that's why you need this hand cupped. And like I said, you don't need it to be like that, but if you do, your life will be a lot easier. So yeah, it's basically the basics on how to do it. Just having your left hand in the crocodile or alligator mouth. You're just gonna wrap your hand around, and you can go from there. Have a good one, guys. Keep harping.